Okay, well, I love tropical architecture and garden design, and that's been my passion for many, many years. And I wanted to create something that I could be proud of. So it started off with myself and a friend sat under the palm trees here when there was nothing here, just sketching during the monsoon under an umbrella, to create something that we would love and to create a space and an environment that we would enjoy. Um, and it came later to share it with other people. And then we looked at the way that hotels operate and how would we enjoy a stay. So every time you open a mini bar in a hotel, you know that you're being charged, you're being charged, you're being charged. So we want to do it so that we stock the fridge with beers and champagne and soft drinks and make sure that it's all on the house, it's all complimentary to get people started having. Um, a lot of people say the architecture and the garden design, the jungle style gardens and the pool, but for me it's the people that work here and it's the passion of every member of the team that they have to make sure that everybody has a great time. People that work here welcome everybody in as if they're staying in their own home, as if it's a family member or a friend coming to stay in their own house, and they look after and treat everybody like they're a family friend or I'm not sure what to say to that. In and around the property, I mean, in the property, it's mainly about relaxation, rejuvenation, and just spending time out from fast-paced life that most people live in, and enjoying nature, and fine food and wine, and appreciation of good food and good wine. And then outside of the property itself, there's obviously the beaches, and we try and direct people to quiet beaches and spots that are off the beaten track. But we want to get people into the jungles as well, get people to go on bird watching trips, get people to go whitewater rafting, get people to go on crab fishing trips where they think it's about the crab fishing, but it's actually about the hundreds and hundreds of birds of prey that are around the heads roosting in the trees as the river narrows. It's about just creating special memories for people that are in the bylanes of Goa, in the back streets of Goa, with real people, real experiences that you don't get when you stay in most hotel properties where you've got a travel rep who is just working on commissions. We want people to go and have a great experience with other locals in Goa, and those local people should earn all the money from anybody that goes out. So that it's not us keeping it, that it's responsible tourism, so that the wealth that people bring to the state is spread amongst everybody that's here. This property, it's taken us 5 years to grow it to a point where we think we're giving a unique service and a special experience to people. So we're now in a position to grow it. We've just purchased land about 2.5 hours drive north at Boway Beach, and we're looking to create the same unique jungle living experience there, but on a beautiful beach, isolated away from everybody else. Instead of having your own car and drive, you'll have your own boat and driver to get around up there because of the backwaters and the sea. And then we've also got land in Rajasthan that we'd like to do on Jawai Lake, more of a nature property. But each one should be a bespoke experience where it's about time to recuperate and get away from the stresses of life. And it should all be about fine food and fine wine and a great surrounding as well.